know, it's what's inside that counts, you know? You gotta be a good person. I'm trying to be a good person now, you know, and do stuff. I'm trying not to lie, you know? Everybody lies, but you try not to, right? You do your best. You ever lie? This is a bad thing. When you ever lie, like, for no reason at all, you know? Just lie, all of a sudden, you don't even know what the fuck's going on. Just a big fucking lie will spill out of your evil head there, you know? You don't even know why you're doing it. You know, like a guy will come up to you and go, hey, you ever see that movie with Meryl Streep and the horse? And then you go, yes. And in the back of your head, you go, what the fuck am I lying about over here? I stand to gain nothing by this lie. What the hell am I thinking back here in my head? And then you gotta hope the guy doesn't keep talking to you about the movie because you don't know what the fuck. Guy's like, yeah, remember that one scene with a guy from the barn, they come out there? Who was that guy? He was in that other movie there. He's in a lot of things, it's hard to know, but who was that guy? Come out with the barn of the movie there? And you go, oh, ha, ha, ha. A horse. There was a horse. No. I don't do much. I'm too lazy. That's my problem. Hanging around on my couch watching the TV, you know, and just too lazy, you know, and not doing anything. I realized this the other day. I could get hit by a truck tomorrow. A big truck could hit me, paralyze me from the neck down. Wouldn't affect my lifestyle a bit, really, you know. Just lying around watching the TV. That's the tragedy. A guy like Christopher Reeves, you know, he gets paralyzed. The guy's like an equestrian, and you know, he does stunts in his movies, and you know, and here I am, able-bodied. What the hell do I need my limbs for? It's a sad thing. It must be tough for Christopher Reeves, huh? You know what? I think guys, when they hear about a guy being paralyzed from the neck down, they only really think, Jesus, the guy's cock's paralyzed there. You know. You don't think, oh my God, the guy's ankles are gone? Good Lord. Because you ever have guys where your cock doesn't work? That's like the worst goddamn thing ever, huh? You know, you be with a girl and all of a sudden your cock doesn't work, and you know, the girl's always like, oh, don't worry about it. What the fuck are you talking about? It's my cock. Doesn't work, for God's sakes. I'm going down to emergency right now. Getting the hell down there. I can't think of anything else I'd rather, you know, lose than my cock, I'll tell you that. Because some guys, their cock never works for the rest of their life. At least with other things, you know, like they go, hey, buddy, your liver doesn't work anymore. You're going to die in 6 months. And then you go, oh, okay, well, that's too bad, but I guess I'll go fuck somebody or something anyway. You know, it's tough, but... But with your cock, they go, yes, sir, your cock doesn't work, but the good news is you'll live another 60 years. So you go, oh, good, thank you. All right. I guess I'll take up bowling or something like that. That's probably what Christopher Reeves is most concerned about right now, is his cock, you know. I don't think he worries about it. They always do like these 6.5 hour operations on the guy. You know, all right, Christopher, well, after that giant surgery you had yesterday, you can now move your head up 1/4 of an inch, put it on a pillow. What do you think of that? He's like, yeah, listen, any word on my cock at all? Is there, You could just focus on a cock maybe for the next couple of weeks. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk about that. Well, it's good to be here in New York, man. Oh my God, it's gross in New York. You ever been to New York? What a gross place. Good Lord. What were they thinking? They got a thing in New York now, they got the homeless people, you know, and what they do now is they have the homeless people sell this newspaper on the street. It's called Street News, and it's published by homeless people, and it's written by homeless people, and you know, it's not a great newspaper, but never gets any of the scoops. But I was wondering, like, you know, imagine the newsroom at this fucking place, you know? all homeless guys just pissing on the typewriters and everything. You know, you got the gruff old grizzly, editor. All right, Andrew Henderson, what do you got for me? Well, I'm working on a story there about the chip in my head. I'm getting the signals from John D. Rockefeller. Rockefeller, I was at his funeral. I was at John D. Rockefeller's funeral. I saw him put him in the ground there, John D. Rockefeller. I like it. Get to work on that. Johnson, what do you got for me? Well, I'm working on this kind of a lifestyle story. What I've noticed is trend. Me and my friends, what we like to do is we piss in our pants, and then we shit in our pants. I like it. That's a 5-part series if I've ever heard one. Henderson. Okay, folks, that's it for me, huh?